What's up, everybody? I'm Devon Siegfried. I'm a police officer here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You might also recognize me as Devon Iron City Siegfried. I'm here down in the city with my friends at Immobilize, bringing yins close to the vest. I don't even know what to say about this stuff. And let me start this over. All right. Well, what do I want to say here? All right, let's get right into this. I'm gonna give yins a sneak peek of what I carry on a daily basis to help keep me safe, help keep the public safe, and help keep everybody else safe. First thing I'm gonna show you guys in my Safariland level 3 holster is my firearm. A lot of people ask me about this. It's been made safe for all you firearms guys out there. I've attached this with a TLR1 HL weapon light from Streamlight. Department issued firearm. It's chambered in 9mm. Obviously we have to go through yearly, quarterly, bi-quarterly testing and training with these firearms because, you know, deadly force, it's a very serious thing. Another thing on my belt, Taser. We're issued the Taser 7s by our department. Very nice tool to have, less lethal option. With that, I have a Standoff Cartridge. The difference between what's in the Taser now and what I have standoff-wise is the length and distance we're able to use the Taser in a combative situation where we would need to deploy it. Next, I have simple Motorola Radio. Arguably the most important piece of equipment I carry on my belt. This allows me to communicate, obviously, with other people in my department and at the county dispatch. If I'm in trouble or if I need something, call them on this, better than a cell phone. On to my vest. I have a nice and bright 8 billion lumen Streamlight flashlight here, rechargeable. I work primarily daylight shifts. However, you never know when you're going to be in a dark building, dark area, you might need a flashlight. I have 3 extra Glock 17 magazines, and a lot of people ask me why I carry 3, and my explanation is kind of silly and simple, but when you buy a Glock firearm as a regular citizen, an average everyday Joe, you get 2 extra magazines with that weapon. So my thought process behind carrying the 3 extra mags is, number one, I'm a terrible shot. All joking aside, it's because I want to have 1 extra magazine than the layman off the street, so that I'm able to, in the worst case scenario, hopefully I never have to deal with this, if I'm in a gunfight with someone who just bought a Glock 17 at a store, I'll have 1 extra mag to be able to combat his firing on me. Moving right along, go to the CAT tourniquet. Very important piece of equipment. I think every police officer should have at least one of these on their person to be able to do this job appropriately. You know, you get cut, shot, something of that nature, or your partner gets cut, shot in a serious extremity, leg, arm. You're not going to be able to save their life effectively if you don't have one of these ready and on your person. Another thing I'd like to mention is mine is set up to be used immediately. Don't be having your tourniquets look like that. Please don't do that. Moving right along, I have 2 sets. 1. I have 2 sets of Fearless handcuffs. Lightweight, very durable. And the reason I like these is because because of the super lightweight. Carrying all this stuff every day, it kills your back. So when I can have a piece of equipment that is just as good, just as sturdy and safe as another piece, but weighs 1/4 of the weight, I'm gonna take the lightweight stuff. Well, there's one other thing that you may have missed on my vest back here, and it is a simple little carabiner. The brand of this carabiner is Who Cares? It's a $5 carabiner that's graded for up to like 1,000 pounds. The reason I carry one of these is because I found in a work setting, I've had to attach, whether it be a medical pouch or something heavy to carry that I need to use both hands, but I can't necessarily hold on to something. I've used this in so many different ways and so many different facets during my job that I just keep it hooked onto my vest now, because you never know when you're gonna need a carabiner. Like I said, this thing's $5 on Amazon probably, and it's graded for up to 1,000 pounds. So all my rock climbers out there, what's up? Now I'm gonna get into some stuff that I carry off my person, starting with, I carry a Bushmaster chambered in 223-556 patrol rifle. And the reason we have these is because, unfortunately, in today's day and age, with the amount of school shootings and the amount of hate, unfortunately, we have to have these in our cars. In the case, one of those horrible cases that we would experience a shooting, we would want to have a long gun to combat somebody else's long gun because they're readily available in this country. So attached to this, it's not all that decked out. Got iron sights. I have the aim point red dot sights. I have the Streamlight pressure pad, expandable stock. It needs to be used appropriately, and thankfully I've never had to use this in the line of duty. However, we train and deal with these all the time so that we can use and carry them safely. Lastly, but definitely not least, and some people are gonna laugh when I show you this, but I think it's very important. Gloves. Nitrate gloves. Medical gloves. And the reason I have these is because I deal with bodily fluids all the time. You would not believe, as a police officer, how many bodily fluids we come in contact with. People are bleeding, people are sweating, people spit. I personally have had spit on my face, which these wouldn't really help with, but it's always good to have these because you never know when you're going to be down in the South Side at 3 a.m. in a blood-soaked hotel room at a Motel 6, so carry these. Thank you. One little bonus item I'd like to show is the Everlast MKX boxing glove. I keep this always in my back pocket, and it's for that rainy day that I see a group of young kids boxing on the street, and I just happen to stumble across them, and I can go and join in and show them a few techniques that I've learned over the years. In all seriousness, I don't actually carry this on my person, but I love boxing, and if anyone asked me, I'd run back to the station and grab this. You better believe that. That's it, everybody. This is the stuff that I carry every day to keep Yin safe, keep me safe. If I see you on the street, stop me so I can grab you for a quick couple of rounds. And if you see me boxing, make sure to come up and say what's up. Devon Iron City Siegfried out.